Well, hello from the great state of Texas. How are y'all doing today? Um, Sorry about last weekend. Like I said, I messed up on the audio, and so that was my bad. I'm sorry. So we're here today again, round two, to talk to you, and they were here, so they did tell me to tell y'all hi. So you know how it goes and everything. So I'm gonna blame it on Addie.
I didn't.
She just didn't talk loud enough. She messed it up.
Anyways,
Well, something's been on my mind. I want to ask you guys. Yeah, ask you guys. Yes, you. You know, you know, we're older and we've been living this world for a while, and I think it's funny. But what do y'all think about UFOs? I got kind of caught on that one, man.
It's hard to say on that. I mean, unless, well, let me put it this way. Okay. I used to not believe in them. And my first ex wife can verify this. We had left, or no, we had left Cowboy Club in Dallas because we had won tickets to go see, uh, uh, what the hell was his name? BJ Thomas, the thing, Madame Madu, or whatever the hell her name is, whatever. Well, anyway, we were downtown at the red light, round ball of glow going in between the buildings. I got out of the car or out of the truck. A cop was there. Me and him both standing there watching this thing. No noise, no sound whatsoever. But it's weaving in and out of the building, and it's as bright as hell. And it wasn't a helicopter or a light or what. I mean, like a spotlight type deal. It was just weaving in and out. It was freaky as hell. And all of a sudden, it just shot straight up and was gone.
Yeah, because a lot of people see stuff and videotape. Because I was just wondering because the thing they say is that you can't get a clear video because they got like a sound, like a wave or something that kind of messes it up.
I don't thing, man.
But let me ask you this, because this is what gets me. They had to be some, because I think a lot of things. Look at them pyramids.
Mm-hmm.
There's no way that humans back could have made a pyramid, and a lot of stuff goes deep in the ground too that they're seeing. I was gonna say, Addy, you're about to say something.
I'm very, I guess, controversial about that.
What?
I don't
about the pyramids?
I don't believe aliens with the pyramids. I believe
Who built
that,
them?
I mean, there's a lot of, I guess, like, I don't know what the word is, but there's like things saying that there's like giants that built the pyramids, which makes sense if you think about it.
I'm just wondering. So you got this big universe that they claim, and I don't know how they claim it, but you get this big universe. But my thing is this: is if you got this, we can't be the only people. There got to be other things out there.
I also don't believe that there's aliens at Area 51. If there was, there's not any anymore.
What do you mean? Because what if they were dead?
No, I'm saying because
Oh, you mean
there's no way, I don't know if the government was the ones that opened it up and said that there was aliens at Area 51 or something like that. But I feel like it's just a hoax to make people think that there's aliens in that area and they're actually somewhere else if they do have them.
I don't know. I think there is.
Well, they've got so many top secret things out there at Area 51, they don't want nobody to know exactly what they are. Our government, they feel that as far as, and I in a way agree, in a way I don't. If everybody out here knew exactly what was going on, they would go helter skelter. But as much crooked stuff that goes on behind everybody's back, that, and when they do find out, oh my God, I'm scared, I'm going to have to go buy tons of water or tons of this and tons of that because this, like in 1999, they thought, oh, everything's going to stop and all this bull crap.
Oh, you're talking about from when the computers are going to change to 2000 and it's going to go like.
And so, I mean, it's just been one thing after another,
My mom and dad bought water and stuff because my dad said never again will he when COVID hit, he's like, I ain't buying all that stuff.
Yeah.
But he did. He bought water because they were really scared that in 2000, them computers were going to crash.
Mm-hmm.
And they remember they were talking about, the nukes may go off and
Planes are going to crash.
yeah.
Bullshit.
But they really didn't know, though, man.
Well, I mean, the machines and shit that's been built is built to overlap for so long, and it gives them time to rebuild new systems. I mean, the crowd, and what really gets me is you get all these different things that are coming out right now. It's taking people's jobs, man. I mean, they're talking about, what is it, in 2036 or whatever it is, everything's going to be ran by robots and all this shit. Well, what are people going to do for a living?
What was this going to be like?
How in the hell are they going to pay their bill?
They say when the world is supposed to be perfect, what do they call it? Anyway, I guess they're going to pay us money to sit at home. I don't know how that's going to work because people survive on working. They don't want to sit at home. Humans like humidity. Humans like to get out and work. They like to be around other people. I'm not saying work a 40-hour week. I understand people get exhausted because you ain't got no time at home. But the thing about it is that people like to go do things. They like to work. They like to feel like they achieved something today.
Mm-hmm. Well, the government is wanting us to depend on it. I wouldn't depend on the government for 2 pennies of mine for nothing.
Okay, so let me ask you this. So this technology they got, let me ask you this, as they're doing, how they didn't get it from UFOs? How they get it from aliens?
Never know.
You don't know. Because they won't tell them. Aliens could have gave us that technology, and they learned this stuff, and then we get an AI, and AI is a good thing on some things, but I don't know if AI, the robots, they can't really, no, I'm not talking about the robots that work in like, the factories, I don't really call them robots. It's just like mechanical things, but it's run by AI. But like robots that they're trying to build now that they show that try to run, they fall over. They're trying to make robots, but think about it this too. You have a war, you ain't got to use no people. They're already using drones.
Yeah, but what happens to that machine turn on your ass?
What is that movie called?
You talking
about the Terminator?
You got iRobot, Will Smith, where they turn and all that.
Oh.
Yeah, because that was the creator who was evil himself, and he turned them on everybody to do what he was going to do with them, and then you got, what really, and I know a lot of people think of this when I say this, you're going to say, oh yeah, I didn't think about it that way. All these movies that have came through, Men in Black, Terminator, Runaway, Running Man with Arnold Schwarzenegger, in the future and all that stuff, where people are starving, all that stuff. Okay. All these movies sort of paint you a little picture of what your future is going to be with all this garbage, all this computer stuff. My kids call me a dinosaur, which I'm glad to be a dinosaur because when shit hits the fan, I'm fine. I'm going to be just fine. I know how to survive. I know how to manage. I know how to take care of myself. And it's the people out here depending on all these electronics and all this stuff and depending on them to do for them and everything. What are you going to do if they're not there?
Well, I'm the last generation that the same way that we know how to survive, man. I'm the last generation because after me, millenniums come and it was all computer this, computer that.
Yeah.
And all these phones, these kids, they love them phones, man. They love them phones.
Exactly. I've been teaching these three little ones and raising now. Everything I taught my older ones, how to grow their own vegetables, how to hunt, how to fish, everything. I'm teaching them everything I know.
Yeah. But, God has provided us with everything that we need on this earth.
Yeah.
To survive. And mankind is just killing everything.
And we don't need no damn machine to tell us what we need to do.
Well, they're coming.
I mean, some people in this world, yeah, probably do because you're dumb as shit. But use your own brain. God gave you one. Try using it.
Well,
Amazing how it works.
here's my thing is, do you think you reason why we ain't seen aliens because they think we're stupid?
Probably.
They're probably looking at us like,
We're a hell of a lot dumber than they are.
we got, they always want to be warmongers and all that stuff. Well, there's a lot of people that are like that. But, my point of it is that if I was an alien, I wouldn't want to, heck, man, if I was an alien, I'm going to come down to this earth, and say, hey, man, we're here, and I'd be scared somebody shoot me because, because I'm an alien, something different. They freak out. Like you said, they're going to freak out.
Yeah, because they're terrified of something they don't know. And if they're terrified of something they don't know, the first thing their instinct is to kill it.
Well, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
But you know how much that we can learn from that stuff if aliens are real? I mean,
there's a lot of technology out there, and even the biggest Poindexter there is out there hasn't touched the deepest part of technology yet. I mean, it's still coming. They're working on it, but me myself, hell, I enjoyed it more when it was more simpler and didn't have all these headaches you got now with all this computer stuff. But that's me. That's my generation. And, because we were used to handling everything ourselves, not letting the machine do it, not letting the machine calculate our own stuff, and I used to be real good at math, but I suck at it now. So,
because you got a calculator on your phone.
I do math all the freaking day.
Because your job, you have to.
I know.
And you get burnt out on it. You really will.
No, I like math.
I loved it when I was in school. I made straight A's on it, but now that I'm a carpenter and been, there's something about doing carpentry that sort of screws you up. I don't know what it is, but, and let me tell you, college boys out there, if you're learning something in college with the carpentry, tell your teacher to shove that square root right up his ass because you ain't never going to use it.
Do you remember the square root?
I never learned that shit. Ain't no need.
Oh, it's the square root is up your ass. Is all you know.
Exactly where you go. Yeah,
I'm making sure that's going to be my new motto now. The square root is up your ass.
Because I had a Poindexter that worked with us when I worked for HUD. He came out and I had a good carpenter, Larry. He was a good carpenter. I mean, I'm not the greatest in the world. The ones that trained me are the greatest. But Larry was having problems putting this deal together. And I said, what is your problem? He said, well, Jared come out and said, I need to use a square root. I said, you tell Jared to shove that square root up his ass. You don't need it. Just do what you know to do and get it up there because we need it up there today. So he said, to hell with it. And he done it his way and it's up there and the damn thing's still there to this day as far as I know.
Because he told the square root up his ass.
Yeah.
That's right.
You'll never use a square root. Unless they teach you on the college stuff. Biggest majority. Yeah. Well, my boy carries anyway. But yeah, that square root shit, nah, you don't never use it.
Well, whenever I was in school, I was in geometry.
Oh, so long ago.
So long ago, yeah. I was in geometry and we had to build something out of shapes, out of geometrical shapes. And do you want to know what I built?
Well, I don't think it was a Death Star, but go ahead.
I built the Mickey Mouse Clubhouse.
Oh my God. See what I'm talking about? I like Mickey. Hey, you know what? I love Mickey Mouse. I don't care.
Yeah, I built the Mickey Mouse Clubhouse out of paper shapes.
Well,
and all the stuff around it, the entire show.
Well, you know that we watched that when you were little.
I know, that's why I built it. And me and all the people in my class, we were in a group, and we all agreed what we were gonna do. One girl was coloring them, I was building them, and the other girl was doing the math because she was smart at it.
I thought you said you liked math, that you were smart at it.
Oh, fuck geometry. I can't stand that
Well,
shit.
see, there you go.
Can't stand geometry.
Like I said, the only thing you're going to use when you get out of school, except if you're going to be an architect, add, subtract, multiply, and divide.
Yeah.
So that's basically what you're going to use. The basics.
All you need.
I like algebra too.
I like algebra. Well, I was also in AQR. I forgot what that stands for. But I was an AQR my senior year.
Well, just think about this. Think about the new math you could have learned if aliens came.
Oh, hell no. I was in there looking dumb as hell. I'm like,
Think about all the metals they probably have that are different that they know how to do. Because there is some metals they found back in the days that our ancestors built swords and stuff out of. They don't even know how they did it.
well, I don't know. I like seen multiple different ways that the Egyptians could have built the pyramids. But my thing is like, not even the tools we have now can build them. Like any of the tools that they used to like make the pyramids,
So-
made out of limestone.
So you're telling me the angels that come down here, the angels that came, that made the giants, because they said that they came, they came down here, that they were supposed to protect, they made love to the women here that is, they had the big babies and everything. You thought that's what they're doing?
No, I'm saying like there's multiple different like
Well, there were the giants. You're saying the giant.
like like there's multiple different things that could have built them. Like it could have been aliens. It could have been the Egyptians just being really freaking smart. But at the same time, there's so many things that were lost from then to now.
Have you seen how far they've dug down in those pyramids and there's stuff
Oh,
down
I
there?
had like hyper fixated on like ancient Egyptian. Egypt.
But they're finding stuff. They're finding a lot of stuff. And there's a lot of stuff they probably found that we don't even know that they ain't even telling us.
I'll be watching on the History Channel.
Yeah, but I know, but they're only going to give you, just think about it, man. If you were that, person that could go down there and check that, man, that'd be so cool.
I wanted to be, what is it? An archaeologist.
Yeah, that'd be
I
so
wanted
cool.
to go do that.
That's what I always.
Yeah, you go down there and you find that stuff.
There's like okay, so this is like a super random fact, but you know that Cleopatra was actually born closer to the making of the iPhone than the pyramids.
Wait. The iPhone.
Cleopatra, the one that ruled Egypt, right?
Okay.
She was actually born closer to the making of the iPhone than the building of the pyramids.
Okay, explain.
Dude, I just said it. She was born closer to the making of the iPhone than the building of the pyramids.
Building the pyramids are older.
Yeah, so the pyramids are older than she is, but she was born closer to the making of the iPhone than the building of the pyramids. You don't get it? Oh, I'm like, that's what you're saying right there.
My brain's trying to catch up. I'm still not feeling too great. My sinuses have been killing me. I've been coughing all night, and Megan's mad. She's like coming in there trying to doctor me. I was like, leave me alone. I'm gonna be alone.
Yeah, my allergies are kicking my butt.
But I'll tell you, I built the pyramid.
No, you didn't.
Yes, I did.
No, you didn't.
How do you know?
You didn't even been to Egypt.
I could have been one of the giants. You don't know, man, if I built those or not. I mean, I won't tell you.
You don't even know how they're built. You're saying they're built by aliens.
How you know I wasn't alien?
Your daddy could have had a time
Look
machine.
at your nose. Look at your head.
Oh.
But no, I mean, the pyramids are cool.
I like the pyramids.
Pyramids are cool, but I still think aliens did it.
I tell you what, me and Laura went down to Cancun. You're not supposed to be able to go inside those Mayan ruins, inside the pyramid. But I sweet talked that lady that was standing guard out there at the gate on it, and she took me in there. And
And you see the writings on the wall and all that stuff.
Everything.
That's cool, man. It is cool.
And then,
They have been using AI. I'm being dead serious on the writings on the walls and stuff to tell if what things are.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, AI's gonna be.
But how do you know that that's actually what they're saying?
That's all my alien friends and ask them what they're
Dude,
saying.
it's like AI is a good thing, but at the same time, it could be straight up lying to you. And you don't even know.
Well, they make videos and stuff.
I know.
A lot of people think that like you'll see videos and they think to get people to fight, like other countries use AI to do that, like especially over here to get us fighting against each other. But I don't think a lot of people believe it.
Double-edged sword is what it is.
I like the good side.
Either side will cut you. You just got to be careful. Use it.
Or what to believe in.
Yeah.
I mean, if don't believe in hatred, because that means you got hatred in your heart. If people are there doing like a video you know, they start a lot of stuff just to do it. And I just think it's stupid to get people to fight each other. If they're not saying it to your face, then don't believe it.
See, what I think is everyone, if you have like beef with somebody, just sit down and talk to them about it. But you need to have like a mediator there.
Man, you don't even have to do that. You can crush. Man, back in our days, man, we crushed that stuff in like a few minutes. We didn't care.
Well, because like now people hold on to it a lot more, which is some of the things are reasonable. Okay, trust. Some of the things I understand are reasonable to hold on to, and you just fuck the people. But some things that are just stupid little things that you want to fight people over, you just sit down and talk to them about it. It could be completely miscommunication about it. A misunderstanding, anything. Just sit down and be like, dude, what's going on?
Well, a lot of people just can't do it. I don't know why, but they can't.
That's what a lot of.
Well, you know, back in my time, I say my time, the baby boomer time.
He was closer
you
to
know,
the pyramids.
if we had a disagreement or whatever, you know, we took care of it our way. Which whoever was the alpha was the one that was going to deal with everything, and that was it.
That means when you got into a fight, whoever won the fight
was whoever whooped your ass, that's who your leader was.
If you tell our generation now, alpha, they're just not. No.
I think you're talking about the
That's not what alpha means to us.
Alpha is somebody that could whoop your ass and stand his ground. And
I think that worked out with the millenniums.
Yeah,
it's you know, it's just like a wolf pack. I don't know, you know, a lot of people don't understand wolves. If you would sit there and you learn what there is about a wolf pack, and I learned about all these different animals back and when I did go to school, whenever the hell that was. But a wolf pack will take and put their elderly in the middle and some at the back. It depends, you know, the females are in the middle, the older males are at the back. And if that way, if they got hit from the front or the back on their pack getting attacked, then they could be handled and it still protected their elders. Okay, and I don't know if y'all know it or not, but if a wolf male finds a mate and he loses that mate, he will never mate with another. That's it. He will not. He will not.
Well, it's because of the loss, I guess.
Well, no, it's because when a wolf. Okay, you know, most animals that we have, you know, like our dogs and cats and all that stuff at home. Okay, they are very unconditional. Love is an unconditional love. Well, with a wolf, once he finds a mate, that's his mate for life.
That's what I'm saying.
And
that's it. Yeah,
that's it. He will not mate with another one. He will not get with another one. He will die alone.
I got you.
You know, and
that's why I'm alive.
Same thing with the female. She's the same way. She will die alone.
Well, that's why I like being a lion, because a lion has a lot of mates.
I tried that enough on time, Keith. It don't work out.
That's back before I had a cane, man. And then I made this one, and that was the evil one I made.
Robert let out one of my secrets to one of my exes, that he told her he was going to be like me when he got older. He was going to have 5 different women. That way he had one for each day of the week. And she come and asked me about it, and I said, yeah, I was sleeping with 5 different women, you know. Yeah. I said, I don't do that anymore, but I did. I said, they all knew each other. They all knew what day to come by and all that shit. So they didn't mind it. I didn't mind it. It's just part of life.
I remember that it happened in the 70s. Not
I was old school dog.
Yeah. Horn dogs.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I know what you're getting at.
Well, you seen Porky's, haven't you?
Yeah, I love Porky's. I love Porky's.
I love that movie. I got
you can't show that shit today because these kids will have a heart attack.
Oh, yeah.
Maybe they what the hell is that? Oh, freaking out and shit, man. Comedy has died.
Yeah.
With them. Well, not with us, because I don't give a shit. I love comedy. I like that shit. But, you know, like, you can't show Tropical Thunder. I love that fucking movie now.
Yeah.
Like,
all these movies,
God, you know.
I've got every movie that you're talking about. I got every one of them.
I know. I love
I've got over
Animal
300.
House, all sorts of shit, man.
We got over 300 and something movies, and all of them are the old ones that you can't get now.
I love these kids these days, but they gotta learn to loosen up and have fun.
Yeah, they don't know how to have.
Well, it's because of how they've been taught. And that ain't right, man. I mean, you're supposed to be have some humor in your life, laugh and have a good time, and not be so serious about everything in this world. And man, us growing up without, and we'll get back to the UFO thing, but it kind of getting off subject here. But when it came to us growing up as politics, we didn't talk about that stuff. And these young kids are all in this stuff because of social media.
And the sad thing of it is, they still don't know jack shit.
Yeah. But again, neither does the government does, but they won't tell me about my ancestors, the aliens. I want to know where they at. I mean, because I'm telling you, we like to ramble around here till we get off the subject. But again, like I said, so William believed because he saw. I believe I haven't saw because but you don't believe, Addie?
I mean, it's not I don't believe. It's just like, yeah, I have to see it for myself to actually know. Because my thing is, multiple things are just myths at this point until it's proven.
Well, the government put out photos of stuff. You ain't looked at that yet?
Saucer. I saw that.
Let me ask you this, Addie. Do you believe in ghosts?
Hell yeah, I believe in ghosts. I've seen that shit.
Okay, well,
Yeah, no, she actually seen it. We were actually watching the Mickey Mouse Club, and she was little. She's about 2 years old, and we looked up at the same time at the corner, and we seen this black shadow. I didn't say nothing. She looked at me. She goes, "Daddy, did you see that?"
Okay, so actually, this is crazy. So I've actually talked to people about this, and it was the Shadow Man. It's the actual thing that multiple people have saw the same shadow that we saw, and it's a very tall black shadow with a top hat and like a briefcase almost. And I've talked to multiple people about this, and multiple people have said the same thing. They have saw the same one, and it's the Shadow Man.
All right, so check this out. We already talked about the UFOs, so we're gonna talk about this real quick. A friend of mine, where we lived at in this house that she's talking about. Okay, She called me. She goes, "Hey, is one of the girls at home?" I'm like, "No, this is summer. There ain't no wind. This is Texas. This is deep down in the summer where it's hot. There ain't no wind blowing nothing." So she calls me and says, "Hey, I see we had a triangle window like this in our back window." She's like, "Hey, I saw one of the girls." I said, "You can't. There's no way. They ain't,
We weren't tall enough.
And she lived right there by my house. She was outside. I said, they're not home. No, the other girls were taller than you. I said, nobody's there. So I called my dad and I said, "Hey," my dad lived, on the street over. I said, "Go to my house and see one of the girls there." There's no way. Dad goes, "Oh, the girls were with me. I'm going to see if there's somebody in my house." And he went over there. There's nobody there. Next thing you know, she sends me a video. We had a swing set outside, had 2 swings, this little other thing and a slide. And one of the swings were just going like this. Just one. And yeah, so I'm thinking we had some little girl that was there. But also too, our Aunt Orly told me a story about a piano that little piano that was in the attic of the house they rented, and they kept hearing it. And it kept playing, and she took that damn thing and threw it across the street.
Did it end up back in the house?
No, because he just kept playing in there and stuff. But yeah, I believe in ghosts. I like watching them TikTok with that ghost. They take that little thing out there, and like he cleans graves, and it'll start talking to him through the. Through there.
I can take you to the most haunted house in Walter, Texas you'll ever enter into. My ex-wife, my first ex-wife, her brother, my youngest son, all of them were living in this house, and my daughter and my grandkids, and they were all living in this house. Well, my oldest granddaughter, Sage, she can speak. She sees the dead. She can speak to them and all that stuff. Well, now apparently Rylan, my youngest granddaughter, has the same gift. And the reason I found out, or how I found out was true, was because Sage was at my house, and I hadn't put a picture of Dad on the wall at all. Not yet. And she's standing over in the corner talking. And I said, "Sage, who are you talking to?" She said, "My friend." And I just put that picture up just probably a few minutes before I asked her that. And then I moved out of the way. She said, him? And pointed right at Dad. She never knew Dad, never seen him, never met him. Nothing. Dad died before she was ever born. And said, he's got something he wants me to tell you. So me and Dad got to say what we wanted to say that we didn't get to say because he died, you know. And so that's when I started really actually believing, you know, is when she told me. But now Rylan has that gift. And Rylan is very key and very sharp with it, you know. And if she uses it right and don't ignore it or shove it out of the way like Sage has, then she should be able to help a lot of people with that gift. God gives you gifts for a reason. It's to help others. That's why He's given us the ability to be on here, so we can help any of y'all if possible. I mean, hopefully we can help you. Hopefully, you know, we can answer some of your questions or speak for you. Either way, it don't matter. I mean, we're here to try to help y'all and plus cover things that a lot of people don't never want to talk about. And UFOs, ghosts, you know, the government, whatever. The taboo sayings that used to be called. There's nothing taboo for me. I'll tell you in a heartbeat. I don't care. It don't matter. If I hurt your feelings, that's your problem, not mine. But people damn sure don't mind hurt mine, which I don't wear mine on my shoulders, so it takes a hell of a lot to piss me off. But anyway, but yeah, I mean, there's a lot of things out here that are unexplainable. But we'd love to have answers to. And maybe one day, God willing, we will have all the answers to. It just keeps life exciting, exhilarating to keep trying to see what you can find out going on in the world.
Well, I think when it comes to ghosts, a lot of them get lost. A lot of them got something to say, and they're trying to get it say before they go.
Well, let me ask you this, Keith. It states in the Bible. Okay, I used to be a deacon in the church of Christ. In the Bible, it states no one goes anywhere until Jesus comes back to take us all. Why do you think so many people are seeing ghost sightings, ghost things happening, all this stuff? It's because all these spirits are still here until Jesus comes to take us home.
Yeah.
Nobody goes to heaven or hell right now.
Well, you know, people think in different ways. They think when you die, you're going straight to heaven. You know, it's all, we don't know.
Yeah, we don't know. I mean, all we can do is go by a book that was handwritten. Yes, it was handwritten by the people that witnessed everything over the years, the centuries, and all this stuff, you know, that spoke for God and done, you know, put it down in writing and everything. And so all we can do is try to see what it says in that book is actually happening.
Because my thing is, you know, Jesus was real because the books all talk about Jesus.
Oh, yeah.
But there's also, you know, things they took out of that Bible that they, you know, you can go read now. Yeah. But, you know.
Well, there's so many different versions of it now. I mean, that's just like, you know, the other thing, I had somebody bring it up the other day, asking me if I ever use the N-word. No, I don't. Because number one,
you don't want to hurt nobody's feelings.
The meaning of that word is not what Obama had made them change it in the dictionary. I've got a dictionary that's over 200 years old. It states in that dictionary, the N-word means no good line thieving. It's not what the white man calls a black man. No, that's bullshit. Obama had that done. He had that changed when he was in office. The actual meaning of it is no good line thieving. That could be black, white, purple, green, or bright red with a cherry on top. So it's a word that is used too much by the wrong people in the wrong way, in the wrong texture. These young kids call each other that. Are you no good line thieving? If you're not, then quit.
Well, that's the deal. My best friend lives next door. He's black, and he don't even like saying stuff the stuff they say about white people.
Exactly.
Cracker.
All the stuff like that. He don't like that stuff, man. He gets mad. His wife is white. But the thing about it is, we grew up together. It doesn't matter what color your wife or what color you are. It's just that everything's a hurtful word.
Oh yeah.
It doesn't matter if you call them. You can say the word bitch in a sentence, but when you call somebody that,
Mm-hmm.
that's hurting their feelings.
Yeah.
And the thing about it is, I understand it's just words. Words are words. I don't look at like cuss words, but if you're using them to be mean,
Yeah.
that's a different story.
That's a different story. I see. That's like I get tired. Used to when I was a teenager. Somebody called me an MF. I had to whoop your ass in a heartbeat. But I started learning. Well, that's getting me in trouble every time. So I'm going to use a different strategy. So every time they call me an MF, say, yeah, did I have your mama that night? Was it your mama I had last night? They quit calling me that.
Well, that's because you turn it around on.
Yeah, exactly.
But I'm gonna tell you, when it comes to ghosts, I always wanted to get one of them box things that I seen. I'm
Mhm.
scared, man. If I start talking at somebody, I'd probably crap myself in a heartbeat, man. That thing start talking to me, and I know who it is. It's like a friend of mine or something. I wouldn't know what to do, man.
Do
Because
you hear about the Estes method?
What?
The Estes method. It's where
it's key. I didn't understand what you said.
I don't know how to say it, but the Estes method. That's
Oh.
what it's called. The Estes method. It's pretty much where you have the spirit box, they use to talk to ghosts, but you have it connected to headphones and you're blindfolded. And pretty much say like you're the one blindfolded and have headphones on.
Nope.
You can't hear or see what I'm saying.
Nope.
So I'm asking it questions and you're repeating back what it says. And you don't know what I'm saying.
I seen that.
So it's like a game of telephone, but it's the ghost.
You want to do it?
Hell no.
I'll talk to that box, but you ain't gonna tell me shit because I won't know.
Shit, I'll do it.
No, because I watched Sam McColby and I watched
You also magnet fish too, but you know.
No, I've been watching. You watch Sam McColby? They're the ones that do that.
The who?
Sam McColby.
I don't know what their names are, but I've seen it. I
They're
don't
two like
see.
guys.
You know, back when I was growing up, real quick, we used to know names of people. I don't even care anymore. I just see the videos. But I mean, it's pretty cool though. I've seen it. Yeah, I like the way that. But I'm talking about. I don't want to be the one listening. You can listen. I'll talk to the box. I say.
But I feel like it'd be scarier for you because you would know what. You would
it ain't scaring me.
saying
It ain't no different from me looking down right now at that box that we got right there, for these mics, and them lighting up because we're talking through them. Okay, I'm gonna see that box lighting up. You gonna hear what they saying?
No, you're gonna hear what they're saying because you're repeating it back to me.
No. I'm gonna talk to the box, and you gonna listen to the. I ain't doing it.
But you're gonna be. I'm gonna be.
No. I'm gonna say, tell Addie, do you think she's pretty? And he gonna say, hell no. And then I'm gonna say, tell Addie, do you think that she's a butthole baby? He's gonna say, hell yeah.
And you're like,
I'm just answer the question.
don't be like, tell Addie. You just ask.
Oh, my bad. Do you think Addie's a butthole baby? Yes, I do. See, I'm just saying. You know what's gonna happen.
What's gonna
You're gonna fear yourself when it starts talking to you, and if I say something to it and it actually starts talking to you, you're gonna freak the hell out.
I'm not gonna know what you're saying.
Why are you going to be scared when you're sitting there asking a question? You're wanting an answer. It's giving it to
Yeah,
you.
but she's gonna have to hear the answer. She's gonna have to hear the answer.
So are you?
Because you're gonna have to.
Repeat it back to you.
I don't want you to repeat it back to me. I just want to see your face expression when
That's not what he said.
because when I see you doing this, and then I see you go,
No, because you don't understand what I'm saying. You don't understand the thing.
okay, he has a headset on, right?
Listen, okay. Say, I'm the one that has the headset on. I'm blindfolded. I have the headphones on. I'm holding the box, right?
Mm-hmm.
You're asking the box questions, and whatever the box says, I repeat it back to you, answering your question.
But
I don't know what you're asking.
that's what I'm saying. I don't want you to repeat it back to me. I'm telling you.
Then how are you? Okay, you don't understand.
Because
No.
Yes, I do understand.
I know that was it.
You're gonna hear what the ghost is saying. I'm not, and I'm gonna be laughing because you're the one's gonna have the face expressions. Because I'm gonna ask this stuff about you, and then it's gonna tell you. Your daddy.
I'm not doing that with you. I'm not playing that game. I'm not doing it.
Hey, all right, let's go to. You want to go to a graveyard? I'm gonna leave a video camera out there, but I ain't gonna stay.
You gonna go
What
clean
ain't
the
you
grave?
gonna say? We used to go to cemeteries all the time. as a
Bless
kid.
the hell, I ain't messing with no damn ghost, man. Come home, me.
Well,
Yeah.
You just tell them that I'm not allowing you to come home with me or follow me.
If you get one of them ghosts gonna look at you, gonna listen like it's gonna listen to you. Man, you know what that paranoia? What is it? With those guys?
Paranormal.
And
Normal.
normal, whatever. You ever seen?
Yeah, I've watched a bunch of.
Okay, so them guys talk about them following them home, especially when we mess with Annabelle. Why you gonna mess with the dog you know is crazy?
Ghost Adventures?
Or Ghost Avengers, whatever.
Well,
That
see, Ghost
is-
Adventures, since you said that name, Ghost Adventures is the one that went to the house and walked that test.
Oh, I know.
They got more stuff. No,
No.
that's where my ex and them used to live.
No, you talking about that? You talking about that?
They went in there
Restaurant.
in 30
Yeah.
minutes. They ended up getting more than they have on any show they'd ever done.
Oh, I know.
Well,
What?
that's the deal. They say it goes that sometimes them ghosts will follow them home. That's what I'm saying.
Attachments that follows them home.
See, I'm too pretty for that.
It they were scared to death of that house, and they wouldn't let Cindy and them see the videos because the landlord wouldn't. Well, finally, Cindy and them finally got to see them, and one ghost had showed itself to Robert, my youngest. Showed it. He was staring at Robert face to face. He made himself visible to where Robert could see him.
Nope.
You know
And
what? Dream movies?
No.
No, I ain't doing no ghost stuff, man. I'm telling you right now.
yeah, I will. Yeah, I'll go.
Well, look. I'll provide you with the camera. You and Eddie can get. I'll even buy the box. Y'all can videotape it. I'll watch it that way. No, I'll be damned if I'm gonna be out there doing. I ain't going no graveyard, no nothing.
The only person that I would go to that with is Sam McColby.
You got your cousin ain't gonna leave you out there.
But hell,
I ain't doing it.
I'm out. I'm booking.
See,
She'd be leaving me behind.
that's what I'm saying. I ain't gonna go period. So you ain't got to worry about me leaving you behind because I already left you right now.
I sit there and talk to them, ask them what happened to them and everything else. I don't care.
Man, and when they tell you, you're gonna tell you get the hell out there because
Because the lady and the two kids that's in that house, I'm gonna tell you, she killed her two kids and threw them down a laundry chute. And then there was a farmer, the one that showed himself to Robert. He was a farmer that lived on the place. He
So-
hung himself in the house.
So let me ask you a question then. How do you get them out?
You know, the people that bought that land, it used to be Dave Wilson's trailer park.
Ain't
Where it started. Yeah, that trailer park that used to be there on the right,
Mm-hmm.
and that big 2-story blue and white house there on the right. That house right there. And at night, they said you could see a woman running around out there in a white nightgown or whatever.
Mm-mm.
Well, anyway, her brother, Laura's brother, mocked them one night. And Laura and them was wondering how come Mark he was making stuff go, so they went in there to check on him. The sheet.
Now y'all watching too much of that Conjuring shit. I ain't,
They were fixing to choke his ass. They clawed him up and everything. He had claw marks all over him.
Nope. Let me tell you something, man. I grew up watching Freddy Krueger, Hellraiser, and Michael Myers, Halloween, and Friday the 13th. They were cool. They got killers, killing them. Now these movies, they got crazy, man. Starting with The Exorcist, started that crap, and then you start doing this Conjuring and all this other crap. No, I ain't watching. No, got me messed up.
I like the part.
I bet you do, but you won't go to the damn graveyard and sit out there and talk to them.
I never said I wouldn't. I just said I wouldn't.
Look, what's that damn
do.
that nun one?
Oh, the nun.
Yeah.
Oh, that shit scared the hell out of me.
No.
You know, whenever she went, she the picture, the painting of her in Ed's office, and she put like this, and the Lorraine turned around and she was like, boom.
I ain't doing that stuff, man. Look, I can tell you the land that we live on right now. My grandpa built this house, okay? And the wood came from my great grandpa's house, okay? So basically, the land that we live on behind our house, when they built this, it was a dirt road when my grandma and them built this house, and behind it was a farm. The guy owned the farm. So they ain't no damn, now unless they ain't back in the Western days, we ain't had no dang problem over here. I'm gonna tell you one thing, because if we did, I ain't messing with no ghosts like that other house, man. Because when Addie was little, they talked to that little girl in that house. Megan went there, she was talking to that little girl, man. I'm like, hell no, See, when you're little, them kids can see that stuff. See, I'm like ghost.
Yeah,
I ain't like Ghostbusters. I'm afraid of ghosts. I ain't.
Kids can see because they're pure of heart.
Wow, I know that.
And so, yeah, kids can see a whole lot more stuff than we can.
But see, yeah, I'm the opposite of Ghostbusters. I'm afraid of them ghosts. I ain't saying I ain't afraid of no ghosts because I ain't messing with it.
I ain't afraid of them, so it don't matter. I've already confronted a bunch of them already. So
William, I ain't messing with no ghosts, man. You can mess with all the ghosts you want. You can go have your TV show about that. Be fine. I'll leave you the camera. I'll produce it for you. But I ain't gonna go be there. You can bring me the camera because I ain't watch.
I want to go to.
You ain't coming back to my house either because you ain't bringing that shit to my house. Either one of you.
I want to go to Zach Bagans' Haunted Museum.
Again.
In Las Vegas.
Again. You have fun with that. I ain't going. If I go to Vegas, I'm gonna go gamble. So you go do your little whatever. I ain't doing it. Y'all people crazy. Y'all like this stuff, man. Y'all be watching these TV shows and hyping this stuff up. And I'm telling y'all gonna be playing with these ghosts, man. Y'all ain't gonna learn. Y'all gonna learn quick when they come to your house. You gonna be hearing stuff out rattling around the house and stuff. Nah, man. Cabinet's open and what the hell is that?
Oh my God, wait.
Oh, here we go. Don't be saying nothing about my house, man.
So there was a night.
No, man, that was that. No.
Listen. Okay. So it was like 2, 3, 4 a.m. somewhere around there. And I seen the kitchen light turn on. And I heard like pots and pans in the kitchen. And I heard like Mama yell my name. She was like, Addie. And I didn't want to get up, so I acted like I was asleep. And I kept hearing it, and I heard my like door like start like jiggling, like y'all trying to wake me up. And I still didn't answer. And I feel like I heard like my door like someone was like, I think it was locked, but it wasn't locked because I never locked my door. And I kept hearing it, and I didn't say anything. And it started like someone walked back into the kitchen and started like messing with the pots and pans and like messing with the cabinets and stuff. And the next day when I got up, I asked Mama if she was in the kitchen and messing with the pots and pans that came and jiggled on my door and like messing with my door, calling my name. And she said no.
Bullshit. I bet she did that. Where was I at?
I don't know. I think you were asleep or something, but it was a while back ago.
Okay, so my thing is this. You know damn good well I wake up quick.
I don't even know.
I ain't hear no damn punch. Man, you got me.
I don't know. I'm being so for real. I don't. Oh, goddamn. Oh, my God.
And that was my wife sneaking in here, scaring my daughter, telling her she didn't do the pots and pans. She heard her from out there. She scared you, didn't she?
Yeah. I see when the door started opening. I'm like, oh, who's this?
But yeah, I think you were dreaming, man, because I would have heard it.
No, I remember.
Was it here at this house?
It was at this house.
You got me fucked.
It was. I remember I would stay up late and I would be like scrolling on TikTok. And like, if
okay, all right. So how long ago was this?
I don't remember how long ago it was. It was like a couple years ago.
I think you got in your mama's beer.
Yeah, maybe. She might have been doing something random and just forgot about it. She probably was hungry or something. I don't know. But it was like at 3 or 4 a.m. in the morning.
I don't know. I can't tell you because I ain't never heard nothing over here. You be bringing that shit on me.
Bro, I'm telling you what I heard. I remember I was sitting there and I'm like, I'm gonna act like I'm asleep, but I don't hear them, so I don't have to get up.
Don't make me move.
But I haven't heard of it since. But I do get like a weird feeling that someone's watching me sometimes.
That's good, as long as it's in your room, not mine. I don't care.
It was in your room.
You keep playing.
I just wasn't with
keep playing. You keep playing. You gonna keep playing. Keep playing. Keep messing with me.
You ever feel like anybody's watching you in your sleep?
No.
Now he's really thinking about it.
Man, I'm gonna put a I swear to God, if I put a camera up there and I see something paranoid, I'm gonna beat the hell out of you, Eddie, because you brought something in my house. Quit inviting stuff. You invite stuff in my house, and no.
Hey, I mean,
No.
start salting around the house.
I'm gonna get that holy water your mama got in there and use it. I'm gonna start hitting you with it.
You don't feel like someone's watching you in the corner?
Keep playing. Keep playing with me.
Or in the bathroom?
You gonna keep playing.
When you're taking a shower, you don't like to, like whenever you're washing your face?
No, because that's why, no, because I leave my eyes open when I wash my face, because I ain't stupid. I know how scary movies start.
And you can't see, like, right, put your face off so you can see.
No, I don't playing. You gonna keep playing. See, I wash my face like, look, I take off. See, clean it. You ain't washing my damn eyeballs, man. I can see.
I do that with my eyes.
See, that's because you got makeup on. I don't do all that. I ain't got no makeup on. I'm too pretty for makeup.
Now you're gonna be thinking about that when you take a shower.
I ain't be thinking about nothing but you getting kicked out of my house and bring a ghost over there, because they gonna go with you wherever you move.
They're gonna come to the window.
See, that's what you can keep playing with that shit. Keep on. William, you got an extra room at your house? Because she gonna take her and her friend over there. That Peeping Tom.
It's your friend.
Peeping Tom gonna go with you to your house, and he can peep on you in the damn bathroom, not me.
It'd be sitting there watching you sleep.
But because you know why I know? Because my dogs will be barking.
How do they know they ain't friends?
Because my dogs don't like that shit. You know, so I know.
Like, whenever like it's dark, I be getting scared.
It ain't gonna get dark.
Because
I leave the TV on, so that's where you mess up.
Turn the lights off, you like book it to your room, or you book it to whatever you're trying to get to. Like,
because my thing is, you ain't book it to your room because we leave a light on in the kitchen.
No, but sometimes I be walking past whenever you weren't in your room and you work nights. I be feeling like somebody is in there, so I was like, bam, bam.
That's called because they watching my face. Because you invited them in my house and sitting in my recliner. That bullshit.
Imagine you walking in your recliner walking.
I'm gonna tell you, you're gonna keep playing. You gonna be at this house by yourself, because I'll be moving. I ain't doing that. I ain't doing no ghost.
What do they got like rocking chairs?
Oh, I was up just saying. I ain't messing up. You gonna keep playing.
You know how
Look, see, this is the problem when you have kids, man. They be playing too much.
You know how Nanny Faye had that rocking chair? She had the Raggedy Ann doll sitting in it.
Here we go. Here we go. Hey, wait, ain't that what Annabelle is? A Raggedy Ann? See, now I'm done. There ain't no Raggedy Ann in this house, because I already got
the attic. They're in the attic. You didn't know that? They're sitting in the attic.
See what I'm talking about? See?
You know, I'm just gonna go get a rocking chair and just sit in the rocking chair. And so the next time you turn the light on, the attic, it's in the very back, just sitting there.
You're gonna get mad when UFOs are real and you find out they my kinfolk. So I'm gonna get them on you, dude. For real. They're gonna probe you.
We have the Raggedy
You don't even know what that man
Andy, Raggedy Andy, the boy.
Andy's the. Oh, that's William. That was his generation, not mine. Raggedy Andy, yeah.
Okay, we had both of them because if you went in the room, my old room, or my room, but it was like, it had the 2 twin beds and all the twin beds and it had the Raggedy Ann dolls. And then there was another one in a chair.
I don't remember. I know she had them. Oh yeah, she had them in there, didn't she? I guess they are in the attic.
They are with the frames from the beds.
Okay then. Ain't no Annabelle, so I don't care.
I don't know.
William, I'm telling you, you better do something with your cousin, man. Hey, you need some Raggedy Ann dolls?
Didn't care for them back then, don't care for them now.
I never did either. I don't know why people like those things. They scary looking. They like the damn reject of Ronald McDonald, man.
Looks like a scarecrow.
They were like them things, man. They're
No
like the
wonder why.
Munchie Chew toys and that doll, man.
You like those Monchichis. What are you talking
Not
about?
Munchie Chew, that monkey. What's that? Not that. Those. What's that monkey that had that? That big old, the one that had the banana. Man, it's old. I had to show a picture to everybody.
Oh.
You know what I'm talking about?
Oh, yeah.
It held a banana. It was peeled back.
Yeah, it had a banana.
Yeah, them scary looking too, man. Or that monkey that has it has the thing.
Snares.
Yeah. But William, I want to see you and Addie go out there one night in the graveyard.
Shit, I'll go in a heartbeat. I don't care.
And then you have to take me magnet fishing.
We can do that too.
That way,
Hell, I got to take kids. They're already hollering. So take them again.
Well,
I'm going to take them out there at Bell Branch, some of those creeks out there, because I know there's some interesting stuff out there. See what we can pull out of there.
could you imagine pull out?
Ain't nobody going to know it. Ain't nobody going to know that dang thing about if I pull out any money or not. Because that's one thing. If you're out metal detecting or anything like that, if you run across any kind of gold or anything up, melt that shit down. Don't keep it in coin shape. Because the government will come in and try to say, oh, that's government mint. That's our money. There ain't a goddamn dime on this planet belongs to the government. Not one dime.
You do.
So, you pay taxes and everything else. That's your money. You own that shit. They don't own nothing. So, just melt the shit down. Don't say nothing. Don't say you found a damn thing. Keep it to yourself.
All right, so we covered UFOs today, and Eddie don't believe, but she believes in ghosts.
It's not I don't believe. I'm just like,
Believes the Egyptians did the pyramids. I believe they lived in the pyramids.
they didn't live there.
That was their hotel.
No, they didn't.
How do you know? The rest of
There
their
were
lives?
tombs.
I know that. That's where they live for the rest of their life.
Yeah, when they're dead.
They're living there. Where you gonna go find the
It's
ghost?
not like the mind.
Where you gonna go find the ghost in there? That's where you and William need to go take that thing and go talk to them. That'd be cool.
I'm always wanting to do that.
That'd be really cool.
I want to find a place that nobody's found yet, just a cave off somewhere. Follow it, see where it goes, where the end of it is. If it even has an end.
But then you'll be like that one guy that got trapped in that cave and died in that cave, man. There's a couple of them.
No. Okay. Like
Oh,
the
shit, I love cave.
like catacombs.
Well, I don't know. Well, you gonna go down in them pyramids like that?
Okay, but out of there, the catacombs, you'll get lost. You'll be gone forever.
No.
It's under Paris.
I go to Paris. Megan said Paris smells bad. Been there. She was in the army.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, y'all got anything else y'all like to say before we get out of here?
I don't.
Okay. The random question I ask at the end of every. Random question that I'm gonna ask.
One.
The random question I'm gonna ask at the end of every podcast to lighten the mood, even though today's podcast his episode wasn't that bad. What was y'all's favorite band growing up?
Favorite band?
Yeah, like band.
Mine was Nazareth.
What?
Mine was Nazareth. Hair of the dog.
Oh yeah. My favorite band was Metallica, but my favorite artist was, you know who my favorite artist was? Elvis.
Mine growing up, like a band, was definitely One Direction. Growing up, because of my sisters.
Yeah. One Direction. Oh God. Well, on that topic, everybody's getting tired. Everybody had long nights last night. And we appreciate y'all coming on here and supporting us. Get your friends involved. Get them on here, support us. We've had over 100 watches on our last Spotify. We appreciate it so much. And we appreciate you guys taking the time to listen to us. And we want to come on here and just have a good time today. And we got a lot of stuff we still want to talk about on other episodes that we'll be bringing up. So, again, love you. God bless you. And have a wonderful day.